There's an uncomfortable but really important aspect to the conversations that we're seeing about Israel and Palestine in the West right now. And we need to talk about it, so here's what you need to know. Tess Owen from Vice just reported that the far right and these guys are trying to hijack pro-Palestine protests in an attempt to push anti-Jewish conspiracy theories and tropes into the mainstream. This is a phenomenon I've noticed among far-right accounts that I monitor as well. Now, here's what this does not mean. This does not mean there is ideological kinship between these fringe extremists and the wider pro-Palestine movement. In fact, many peaceful Palestinian activists have been historically mischaracterized as anti-Semitic when they're simply advocating for their people's humanity. What this does mean, though, is that hateful extremists are opportunists who will readily exploit the pain and horror of the current environment to try to launder their ideas into the mainstream. Now, I want to acknowledge we're also seeing this happen towards Muslim communities, who since October 7th have been experiencing a spike in hate crimes reminiscent of post-9/11 Islamophobia. Now, if we look back at the Vice article, we can see that there's been multiple examples of these kinds of groups trying to join pro-Palestine protests. Trying and failing. Similarly, several far-right accounts have suddenly pivoted to being vocally pro-Palestine despite no history of doing so. And now they're laundering very real anti-Semitism through this Trojan horse. Take this far-right anti-vaxxer account, or this other far-right account, or this member of Canada's very own far-right group Diagolon, and the other far-right account that's amplifying him. And many, many more. Jackson Hinkle is a pro-Trump, pro-Putin, misogynist, and now he's a massive pro-Palestine account. And meanwhile, he liked to tweet telling people to follow all but one of the accounts I just mentioned. So please, as we're having these incredibly important conversations, be careful who you follow and retweet. Because platforming these accounts helps fuel anti-Semitism, and it hurts those who are pushing for Palestinian human rights. What do you think of all this?